If you're shopping for a Medicare supplement plan in 2026, here's something most people don't realize. Every plan G is identical and every plan N is identical, but the company you choose can easily cost you $50 to $100 or more per month over time, even though the coverage is exactly the same. In this video, I'm ranking the best Medicare supplement companies in 2026, explaining why they made the list, and how to avoid overpaying for this same exact coverage you have now. Before we get started, give us a ring at the number below or book an appointment using the link in the description if you're looking for help with your Medicare. First, let's clear up the biggest Medicare supplement misunderstanding. Medigap plans are standardized by the government. That means a plan G is the same no matter which carrier you buy it from. And also a plan N is the same no matter which carrier you buy it from. The benefits do not change by the carrier. So when we say best Medicare supplement company, we're not talking about better coverage. We're ranking companies based on pricing competitiveness, rate stability over time, ease of approval, overall track record, because those are the things that actually affect your wallet. So before we get into the rankings, here are the key numbers you should know for 2026. The Part B deductible is $257 for the year, and the standard Medicare Part B monthly premium is $202.90 per month. So if you're on a plan G, once that $257 deductible is met, everything Medicare approves is covered the rest of the year. Now let's get into the rankings. Rank number 1 is Mutual of Omaha. Mutual of Omaha earns the top spot again in 2026. Why? It's one of the largest Medicare supplement risk pools in the country. They're very competitive on pricing in many markets, and they have a strong long-term rate history. Another big advantage with this carrier is that they have an expedited underwriting process. In many cases, Medicare beneficiaries can receive instant approval instead of waiting weeks for an underwriting decision. That combination, pricing, stability, and faster approvals, is why Mutual of Omaha is one of the safest long-term choices for your Medicare supplement carrier. Rank number 2, Medico, also known as Wallaby. Medico is one of the most underrated Medicare supplement companies out there. Medico is now owned by Wallaby, which is the parent company. Medico has been in the Medicare space for decades, and they're an excellent carrier to work with. So why do they rank so high? They have disciplined pricing, historically reasonable rate increases, well-managed blocks of business. And also, like Mutual of Omaha, Medico also offers an expedited underwriting option, meaning many applicants can get faster approval without waiting weeks for a traditional underwriting review. And a lot of times with Medico, if you're healthy and you're not taking any medications or you just have a few medications, you can get an instant approval on the spot, which is awesome, especially during the busy times of the year. So for people who value stability and a smoother enrollment experience, Medico is an excellent option. Let's move to rank number 3, Bankers Fidelity. Bankers Fidelity constantly performs well in many parts of the country. So here's why they make the list. They're one of the most competitively priced carriers in many markets. They have conservative underwriting approach and strong long-term value. They're not available everywhere, but where they are, Bankers Fidelity is often right at the top when it comes to pricing without being overly aggressive, and that balance is important when you're thinking long-term. Now, because Bankers Fidelity is a little bit harder or more conservative with their underwriting, that does appear to give them long-term rate stability, so they're an excellent option whether you're turning 65 or if you're healthy enough to underwrite and change carriers. Rank number 4, AFLAC. Yes, AFLAC. Most people associate AFLAC with workplace insurance, but in many areas they are also very competitive on Medicare supplement pricing. Why AFLAC ranks here is because strong financial backing, competitive rates in many markets, and again, a conservative approach to underwriting, which means they don't take everybody if you're looking to switch carriers and you have to go through underwriting. So what that usually means is, again, more long-term rate stability, or we hope there'll be long-term rate stability with a carrier like AFLAC that's a little bit stricter with their underwriting. Now, they're not always the cheapest, but when they are, they're often in the top tier, so they're a great option right now in the Medicare supplement market. Now let's move to rank number 5. Last but not least, Cigna. Cigna rounds out our top 5 for 2026. They're A-rated, they're a big carrier brand name, a lot of people have heard of them. They're very competitive on pricing. They're backed by a large national organization. One thing to be aware of is that Cigna can take a lot longer when it comes to underwritten applications than other carriers, especially during the busy times of the year, which is the annual enrollment period in the fall. That being said, we always advise our clients to allow extra time so expectations are set, and that way it usually doesn't become a problem as long as you give the carrier enough time if you're switching carriers from one to another. Also, Cigna was acquired by HCSC in 2025. That's a parent company of Blue Cross Blue Shield. So we're hopeful that that underwriting speed improves and overall efficiency improves over time. So depending on your health and your location, Cigna can be an excellent value and option for your Medicare supplement carrier. Now, here are the biggest mistakes we see every single week when it comes to Medigap carriers and Medigap plans. And that's staying on the same Medicare supplement plan year after year without reviewing it. Now, if you're watching this video, you've probably been researching Medicare supplement carriers and plans, so you're probably starting to look at other options out there. We regularly help our people move from different carriers to save money as long as they're healthy or if they live in a birthday state that allows them to make the change. Remember, same benefits, same doctors, same Medicare coverage by switching carriers and keeping the same plan. Or if you're entertaining the idea of going down from a G to an N or something like that, that's a great option as well. So there you have it, the top 5 Medicare supplement carriers in 2026. If you have any Medicare questions or you need help shopping your plans, give us a call at the number below. We'd be glad to help you out. And don't forget to click like and subscribe to stay updated on all things Medicare. Thanks for watching the video and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.